Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Tesla Model 3 Adventures. Today we'll be looking at this and trying it out. Want to find out what it is? Stick around. Right, I can't really pay too much attention to the camera. Obviously I've got to keep my eyes on the road and always be attentive to what's going on around me. Right now I'm driving the vehicle. All controls are mine. We have attached this special thing here, which I'll show you in a split screen here. It's basically two pieces of metal shaped and moulded around the steering wheel. It's very heavy, I'm guessing there must be lead in there. And then there's four magnets which enable it to attach itself to the steering wheel. When Autopilot is on, there are no sensors in this steering wheel. It's, you know, there's nothing special in there. It's simply relying on it feeling you resisting the steering. So the weight of your hand pulling down either side on the steering wheel lets it know you're still being attentive to the road conditions and you're still there to take over should you need to. Anyway, right now on this dual carriageway, I'm going to click down twice on the right stalk, take my foot off, and right now zooming up to 77 miles an hour, which I'm going to drop down to 70 just here. The car is steering itself. It's going to keep me, let me have a look, oh, need a few more than that, 7 car lengths from the vehicle in front. So it's slowing down now. My hands are still on the steering wheel. If it feels you're not holding on to the steering wheel because of that pull either direction, it'll start to flash blue around this part of the screen and tell you to get your hands back on the wheel. What this in effect is doing is fooling the system into thinking that your hands are offering some resistance to the steering. Just going to wait for this car to pull out, so I'm just cancelling the autopilot and I'll put it back on. So if I wanted, I could take my hands off the steering wheel. Obviously that is very illegal and I shouldn't be doing it. But my hand here, I've just got my fingers and my thumb around the steering wheel, but I'm offering no resistance to the steering. And as if we look out the window there, the car will start to steer around this bend, slight bend. But we're getting no warnings here to hold back onto the steering wheel. It's usually a couple of minutes and you'll get some warnings. Whilst this is happening, I'm just going to take the opportunity to take off the recirculate, or is that what you would call it? Recirculate, that's probably the word, because we are steaming up. I did that, we was behind an old diesel van sending its poisonous fumes into our cabin anyway, so we should start to demist it. But yeah, we're still getting no warnings on here. My hand is still loosely on the steering wheel. I'm paying attention at all times. And in effect, we've fooled the autopilot cruise control system. Now, I'm not going to get into the legalities of that. Obviously, it's probably pretty illegal to do this, but I'm still paying attention and I'm still holding on.
In 1 mile, enter the roundabout. Take the first exit.
But is it a useful tool? It's a very good question. I think there may be times when it could be useful. Could be useful to some, perhaps on a very long motorway journey. And I'm not suggesting that we're going to have a picnic in the car or go to sleep, but perhaps for a split second whilst you was adjusting temperature settings, as I was just then, when you're having to take your eyes off the road, maybe it could be useful. Anyway, that's what this does. This came from AliExpress. I think it costs about $40. It is what it is. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this little excerpt, give us a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. It'd be great to see you again. All the very best. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.